Traders, top of the morning to everybody, and welcome to the 44 Trading Room, and welcome to a Tuesday. We've got one day left in the year of 2025. Then we graduate to 2026, which I'm looking forward to trading with everybody then and there. Got a lot of stuff going on today. It's going to be a slow day, a good morning, and then a slow day. Why? How are you? Good to see you. Hopefully today's our bounce back day here off of yesterday. Had a losing day yesterday. It's a very slow tape, and same thing is going to happen today. We'll get out of the gate fairly good. Futures are flat this morning, and then we should probably get some direction early, and then it's going to be a real slow afternoon as we get into tomorrow, which is New Year's Eve. And again, you just have to imagine everybody out there taking this week off and not a whole lot going on in the market. So that's kind of the mood and manner of what's going on. But nonetheless, we are here to trade, and we are here to have a green day today, and I'm looking forward to that today. Sorry about yesterday, just did not get that timing right, and hopefully today we can make up for that and more. We'll start off with Asia in the overnight session where we saw the Asian markets fall. Nikkei down 187. Hong Kong Hang Seng up though, 219. The Shanghai and China down less than a point, 0.164. Europe still in session. They're green across the board. German DAX up 139. FTSE in UK up 52. And the CAC 40 in Paris up 38. You combine that with Asia, you've got 4 markets up, 2 markets down, putting pressure to the upside here in the U.S. futures. And we're really just treading water here this morning. Dow futures up. Dow futures down 9 points. Nasdaq futures down 29. And the S&P 500 E-mini down 3.75. Well, what's happening out there? Well, precious metals is taking the headline news this morning. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Oil's up 32 cents, $58.40 per barrel. And if you're in the gold patch this morning, well, another nice overnight move. Gold up $58.80 to 44.0240. Silver, nice rebound here, up $5.32, up 7.5%, 7.55% higher. Copper's up, platinum's up, palladium is up. Platinum is up 6.19%, a huge move. Copper this morning on pace for the best year since 2009. So that's big, and silver rebounding today. Those are headline news, and futures a little changed as we've gone, as the S&P has posted back-to-back losing sessions. And that's really about it this morning. Not a whole lot there. Not a whole lot of stocks that I'm seeing here. Winter storm in the U.S. But other than that, no. Stocks are going to have to rely on their own this morning. Crypto, real quick look at crypto. Bitcoin's up $900 and almost $26. 88,073.76 per coin. Ether's up. Solana's up. Doge is up. Dogecoin is up. XRP up as well. Everything is going that way. Okay. That's about it this morning. So we're going to have to stand on our own as far as stocks go. Post them here in the room. Good morning to all here in the room. Good morning to everybody on YouTube this morning. Good morning to Clifton. Good morning to Steve. Andy, thank you for posting this morning. Seth, good morning. Why good morning? Brian, good morning. Yep, I hope so too. Hopefully this will be a great trading session this morning. I'll be posting my trades, entries, exits, and stops this morning. So we'll kind of go from there as we get going this morning. Vincent, good morning to you. Clifton, as usual, good morning. And Steve, watching SLV. Yeah, I had SLV up earlier here. I'm going to look at it one more time here this morning. SLV. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I mean, we could see that 69.50 take off. We'll watch it here this morning. I will keep an eye on it as we go here this morning. Let me post one more. There's MU starting to roll down. Okay, SLV, IONQ. Yeah, there we go. I'll put it right here. SLV. Perfect. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you, Steve. Let me post a couple of trades here that I'm looking at here this morning. First trade will be MSTR 157. I like the range that it's in here right now. 157 MSTR. Rocket Lab RKLB over 73, which it already just went over. We'll post that here, RKLB. If you look at the daily here, which we will, look at the daily here, and you can see it's good to 75 and more. That high spike high candle 79.83. So I wouldn't be afraid to pick it up in here this morning on any type of pullback to go long. Certainly a good candidate here this morning. Maybe around 72 and a quarter, 72.50, 60, right around in there. And then the NVDA trade 188.75, NVDA long 188.75. I'm certainly hoping for a small pullback at the open and then go long here a lot of these stocks. Also, the PLTR stock here this morning, 184.50, right where it is right now. PLTR long 188.50. Okay. Okay, there we go. 188.50. Post this alert. Now, the other ones I'm looking at, this EXO trade, which is over $9, EKSO. Those of you that are looking at this, there's news behind the EKSO, and it's pretty simple. The Applied Digital, they were up over 1% in the pre-market after the company announced it would spin off its cloud business and combine it with Exo Bionics. Shares of the latter company, which is Exo, that company, which had a market cap of just 18.5 million, was rallied up 51%. So if you look at Exo, yesterday it closes at 550. Now we're up at 8 something here this morning. So again, we'll have to watch that to see maybe the stock pulls back. Probably will be flat, although the opening volume is good here in the pre-market this morning. SLV, I would say that over the high candles today, 69.5. Watching that. Yep, Steve, I would agree with you. And then I'm watching MU, this PLTR again, AMD, NVDA. We're just going to have to be guided as to where the market wants to go. It's not going to be, I think, a banner day. We're going to have to get business done early in the morning here because, like I said before, people taking time off again this week here before the first of the year. So all's great so far. Let's see. Hey, DVG, good morning. Can you hear me just fine?
I can hear you fine.
There you go. Okay, I couldn't hear you for a moment there.
Good morning, 44 Trade Nation. A lot of stocks kind of muted. Obviously, silver going bananas. I'll be looking at RKLB today. Maybe a pullback in MU and coin.
Yeah, I mean, RKLB, on a pullback here this morning would be fine. I was just telling the team it looks good to, if you look at the daily, it looks good till 75 to 75. So let's see if that works out for us here this morning as we get going. Market's going to be slow after the initial thrust here, I think, this morning, as people are taking more time off. So nothing new at this time of the year. Okay. Get some stuff plugged in here, and then we should be good to go this morning.
Yeah, I definitely don't think I'm going to take part in the silver trade, but
yeah, SLV off to the races this morning, and that's just that rebound. I think is probably fairly accurate here. That it got wiped out yesterday, and maybe today is that comeback day. Heck, I don't know, but we're going to see as we get going today. So get started in less than 2 minutes now, about a minute and a half before the open. And like I said, I will be watching RKLB just like DVG, and then we've got the oops, we got this going. Where is it? Oh, and then we've got the NVDA trade AMD as well this morning as we get into the day today. Okay, set to go this morning. Morning, Allie. Get my level 2 all set to go here. RKLB will be one of them. Tried yesterday setting up the new Fidelity platform on another computer. That's work in progress. And then MSTR this morning also. I like MSTR DVG if you like that, over 157 if this market gains something here this morning.
I'll take a quick look.
Oh, okay. Okay, make sure you're posting your trades, as we will too. Yeah, IONQ, saw that earlier this morning. I think you had posted it earlier this morning, IONQ. Yep. Not a huge mover, but that's okay. Okay, ready to go? 5 seconds to go, traders. Let's have an incredible day today on this Tuesday. We got day and a half left over the new year. So here we go. We are open for business. PLTR opening down, MSTR down, which is good. Like I said, I think any of these, any pullback here, MSTR looking tasty here. Let's look at it, expand it to the 1 year. There we go. Yeah, we're right down at the bottom of the year.
Terrible entry on RKL. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it. RKLB. We might be open to holding this in a portfolio for a while, but we'll see. I'm gonna go long coin 233.
Okay, DVG's going long the coin trade here this morning.
If it gets there.
Yeah, big move down, right? Market super flat to start. See what PLTR looks like on the daily.
Yeah, Baidu is one I might actually be more open to shorting. A lot of these big, like China stocks like that, they'll have a tendency to push really high and then sell off right at the open. Like Baba does that notoriously. But
Market flat right now, totally
yeah,
flat.
will be pulling back now.
I'm going to wait one more time here for RKLB.
You might get an earlier coin market order. See if we bounce here. Hold on. Pretty low risk. If I get stopped out, it'll be 231.50. So 70 cents if we get in here. Hold on. I'm waiting for this candle to finish. Boom. Yeah, Meta, big move. So we call it. All right, let's get started. I'll build on coin. Wait. 232. Good. Okay, we're in.
Yeah, I missed the Rocket Lab. I think 233 is that add point on coin.
Yeah, that'll probably be where I go. Really want to see it get over 234.21. Look at Meta take off. Whoa.
Oracle, nice move as well. Tempted on PLTR, but I think I'm going to come into the Rocket Lab trade here. See if we can get it below 72.50. Just be patient this morning. NVDA dropping.
Okay, I'm gonna add the coin here, full share size in a second. That looks good. Full share size, isn't it? Go baby, go.
There you go.
To your point, it's a slow day, like you saw yesterday. Rocket Lab, I'm still in the trade, but
Okay,
okay.
I'm going to come in here, RKLB at 72.50 right here, right now. RKLB, long 72.50. And we'll step on it here at 73. Okay, thank you, Y.
Here's a boring stock, UNH. Looks
Okay,
good
full
though.
share size now, 73.50 target.
Yeah, I might add to my Rocket Lab. Almost got in like at the high. I'll double up share size over the close on coin. So 233.80, we'll call it.
73.50 target. Might come out just short of that 73.50. We'll see. Hopefully we gain legs here, and we're full share size. So
Right on, Y.
there we go.
Yeah, if we get under 231.
Go, baby. Go. There we go.
Coin,
54. I'm taking it right here at 60, 67. I'm out. 3/4 of the trade. That's a 1-point trade, traders. 1-point trade right here on RKLB to start the day. Okay. I love that, DVG.
Yeah. I'm still in it. I might hold this thing for a while. I'll add a little bit, in fact, to our Rocket Lab here. It looks good.
Yep. Got a quarter of it left right now for the time. And watch MSTR traders 157. We're going to go long. NVDA sucking it right now.
Here comes coin. If coin could get over 235 today, it should take off to 237 or so. But I'm going to be taking partials along the way, just because I'm full share size at the moment. So
watch MSTR will be the next one. Coin looking good.
Here comes coin. Go baby, come on, come on.
Watch the
Waiting for a big spike.
157 break MSTR.
Tempted to short Palantir right now.
Here's our entry coming up. 157 entry. I'm long the stock right here, just in front of the 157 here, just anticipating the break. There we go. Target's going to be 158, going to take a point off of MSTR.
Come on, coin. What are you doing?
Go. Come on. If we zoom up there, Y, we'll add at 158 and then target 159 or close to it. 155 break will be the stop. So we're going to give it 2 points to the downside. Hopefully we get 2 points to the upside here on MSTR.
Tesla tanking right now. Whoa.
Same thing with PLTR.
Here comes the big one candle on coin is all I'm looking for. A big green igniter candle to get us up to like 235 and a half. So we can actually start to push 240-ish. If not, anything under 231, I'm dumping this thing.
Market holding up pretty good. Dow's down 73, NASDAQ's down 17.
Palantir at that 182.50 area. Let's see what it does. Oh, come on, Rocket Lab. What are you doing?
I know, right? PLTR squeezing down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, RKLB a little interesting here now under the VWAP. 72, I'll let the rest of the shares go here. Was nice while it lasted.
Yeah. I don't mind on Rocket Lab at the moment. Down about a point or so, but only have 300 shares.
I'm going to go Rocket Lab again here, 72.20. I'm going to add to my trade. I'll post it right here, 72.20, add RKLB. I mean, it's got momentum today, right? In an otherwise flat market. It's just rolling down with the market as we speak. NASDAQ picking up pace to the downside. See what we get here. Long the stock, adding. Anything over that 72.63 or whatever, that VWAP line there, I'm going to add to full share size now. I just added a little here. Market turns and we should be really, really good.
I might be out of coin here in a minute. Pretty gross. Anything under 231, it'll just be a market order. Oh, we're a losing trade. RKLB, I don't mind holding on to it just a little bit longer, but not much. Thinking about putting together I'm calling it the rate trade, the acronym for rate, or rates. And Rocket Lab is the R, Alphabet is the A, Tesla is the T, and ENPH is the E.
Uh, 70.50, 7050 will be my stop, 7050. Hopefully we won't need it, but just in case.
If coin doesn't move quickly, I'm going to trim. It needs to get over the close like in the next 5 minutes. If it doesn't, I'm going to definitely trim it size-wise. Palantir, pulling back.
Again, 72, let's call it 72.50, 72.53. Why? We'll watch it here. If we get back over there, we're going to add to the trade. NVDA down, AMD down, PLTR down, Oracle reversing now. So just watch out here. We're not bad. 34 points to the downside. Not bad. Treading water in my book.
Yeah, I would agree. I'm going to add to RKLB 200 shares, so I'll hold 500 shares. I don't like adding to a losing trade, but
right.
My entry is up at the top.
Yes, I did add. Why? Yep.
We just got in under 72 bucks, holding
Yeah.
500 shares. If we break the low of session, I'll dump the trade.
And I'm going to go extra full share size over 72.53, which is
I
the
like Palantir here, 182.
VWAP line here. Check something out here.
Palantir looks really interesting here with this candle. I'm gonna wait, but I hope it doesn't take off from here. Just keep an eye on the cues. Pretty flat on the cues. SPY also pretty flat. Come on, Racket Lab.
Yeah.
I don't like adding to losing trades, but my dollar cost was so high. So I'll kind of average it down a bit, but
Yeah, hopefully it comes here. Let's see.
oh, come on, coin. What are you doing? Oh,
Again, we're really just treading water here.
again
Like
on
we said,
coin, anything under 231. Sorry.
going to be a slow day after we get out of this morning session, so just be prepared.
Ooh, Rocket Lab, what are you doing? Okay, might have to eat a loss on this one. I'll put a hard stop. 71.24. Hard
Maybe
stop.
just go 71. We'll see. Hopefully we won't need it.
Yeah, if I was patient like you were, I could probably afford that extra
20
bit
cents.
there. The problem is it'd be a 2-point loser for me, $1,000. Let's do Palantir. I'm gonna nibble here. Okay. 182.40. Boom. There we go. Still in coin.
Again, 72.50 now. We've come down on that VWAP line, so hopefully we find a way to get this thing done.
TSM rolling over. I think
Again, the
I'm gonna
market
short some of these names.
turns here and RKLB should shoot.
Hey, why are you watching coin? We should get the pop right now. 234 rip. Vamonos.
Yeah.
We are at that point right now. If we see volume step up,
Yeah, now would be a good
because
time. You're over the VWAP. You're under
yeah,
yesterday's close. Hopefully you get something going here.
if it doesn't happen soon, I might have to trim. I'll cut my position in half. So thanks for that. Yep, no problem. Just watching volume right now on the level 2 for coin. And Palantir, it's made my risk pretty easy. Low obsession. So if it goes anywhere below that, 180, 170, I'm out. Here comes, watch the spike now on coin. Should happen. Doesn't have to happen, but it should happen. 234.80 push should be a nice pop into that 235. And it should be a big, big, big igniter candle. Palantir looking great. Let's add a little bit more.
Watch
Nice
the
little free bar play.
72.50 here. 72.50 extra full share size RKLB.
Hey Scott, you ready for the coin pop?
Yep,
because it's coming.
I sure am. Hopefully you get that 234.50, 235. Let's go.
I'd love 230. 237 would be like an incredible day for me, but we'll see. We're running into the 200 EMA at the moment on coin. Palantir looking good. Target's going to be 184 just before the close. We'll take a partial up there.
Go.
Come on, coin.
I got you. I got you. RKLB, let's go.
Hopefully this isn't a pump fake on coin. It's the right setup. We just got over that previous high. Now we have to push over the close. We show that we should start printing some green on the day. Look at RKLB coming back. Yeah, baby.
Go, baby. 73 target, just over 73. I'm going to let some go here because of the share size. Don't need all
Palantir,
this
babe.
action.
Look at this. Woo! Bing, bing, bing.
Awesome. Go 73.
Let's
go 73. 73. I'm going to shed some skin here on 73.
No
Break
way.
It. There's
no
the
way.
ask.
Let it go. Let it
There
go.
we go, baby. There we go. Beautiful. I love it when things work out like this. Go. Go some more.
Still waiting for Palantir up at 184. And
there we go. Got it. 73.08, 3/4 of the trade out. 73.50 target. 73.50 target now, RKLB. Yes. You know,
it's going to launch like a rocket.
Yes. You know, DVG, you thought about that at like, I thought about it 71.40 something. I thought about loading the boat. Look at that candle go.
Yeah, it's nice.
Out
I'm glad I added instead of dumping it.
Me too. Me too. In hindsight, it was great, right? But kind of not the way to trade, but I felt it, you know.
Yeah.
And
184. I'm going to take some off Palantir for a partial here, and then coin. It's a little disappointing, so I'm going to trim a little bit here for a little bit of gain, not a whole lot, but
I'm out. All shares RKLB. All shares RKLB. So, whew, okay, a couple things here to take a look at. When it came down here, I really thought about adding it here. I talked about 71.50, adding some more here. And then that 72.50 loaded the boat. And that's why I kind of got a little afraid here at the top. But, you know, here's the thing that led me into the trade. What led me into the trade is when I said, hey, the markets are kind of treading water, right? Two things. Markets are treading water. Watch your coin trade. It's going to go.
Still waiting.
Yep, it's going to go here. What yesterday's close is right there.
Yeah. I'm trying to be patient as possible, but look at Rocket Lab. This is great. I'm gonna take a partial at some point, but I was thinking about keeping this in my portfolio. I definitely won't keep 500 shares, but again, that rate trade. So I'm looking at maybe Google, start building a position there.
Yep.
And then
so
go ahead.
That's done it for me. So I made up all yesterday's losses.
Nice.
And all today, big time move now, which is just the absolute way to kill it this morning. So super, really kind of two trades, right? Two trades on RKLB, and that's really all I need. I've made my day. I've made my great money. How far are we into the day now? Not even 30 minutes.
I haven't trimmed, haven't partialed yet on coin, but 234 just printed. We're pretty close to it. There it is. 234 print. Now let's see it take off. Come on. Come on.
Wow, what a trade. What a trade, RKLB.
Yeah,
look at your coin.
No partial.
235. Watch your 235. It's
I'm still waiting, man. I'm still waiting.
I don't want to give you false hope, but I
know 234.80 is where I'm looking for a clean pop. Excuse me. Okay. Small partial on coin. I don't love it, but that's okay. Did the same on Palantir. And did the same on Rocket Lab. I'm banking some profit to make sure this day stays green. Coin is worth the wait, I think. It's going to either happen or not. And right now it looks like it's going to happen. I still have plenty of size to participate. I just want to take some risk off the table because we're sitting on full share size there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I got scared, but it's when you have that many, I don't know, obviously don't know what everybody trades with as far as share size go, but when you go, in my case, ultra big share size, it's pretty substantial. So I don't want to sit there, especially with a trade like this in a day like today. A day like today is probably better said, right? Because I think you give it another 30 minutes and this day is clearly over.
Yeah, I guess the big thing even with like Rocket Lab, um, maybe even to your point, like 500 shares isn't gonna freak me out.
No.
But if I traded this the way I normally would trade, which would be close to like 5,000 shares,
Mhm.
you know, then I might be shaking in my boots a little bit here.
Those of you that came into the MSTR trade, this is where to come out of the trade, MSTR at the 158.20. We're going to get some more on this trade here, but this is just icing on the cake for a wonderful day today, finally.
Okay, coin. I'm going to put a partial up at 235.87 in case we get up there. Because at this point, I think we might start to print some random spreads. So if we get up there, great. Really want to see like something like 237. I just don't know if today's the day because markets are a little bit slow. Rocket Lab's all-time highs at $79.83.
Yeah, it's got room to go. Like I said in pre-market, it's got 75 easy, in my opinion.
I'm thinking this might become a little bit more of a little like meme stock, especially if SpaceX is getting ready to IPO next year.
Yeah.
So getting involved with Rocket Lab will likely understand maybe some of the partnerships or collaborations they have with SpaceX. That could be, sympathy play.
Yeah.
Cue the disclaimer, it's not financial advice, but that's just kind of why I'm thinking of keeping it in a portfolio. Whereas TSM, I kind of want to short it because it's an ADR. I'm getting a little bit more apprehensive on the ADRs that we have specifically with China and so like Baba, Baidu. There's a bunch of them, but they're performing this year. And I'm more concerned about in 26 if there's a big dump, like a big sell off of them. There comes Rocket Lab. Go, baby, go. Yeah, I'm looking around. I don't love really other stock. I mean, Meta, what a huge move. Oracle, I'm watching 200. Like, if it starts to push over 200, I might get bullish, but 200 is a big number for me at least. I'm sure some people would want to get in now to go, hey, well, you can take advantage of the other 2 points, but I'm more concerned there could be a bit of a reckoning from here to 200. I just don't know when it'll happen.
Hey, pay yourself first and don't worry about it, right?
That's true. That's true.
MSTR trader is just going to hang on to a quarter of the trade MSTR. I'm out RKLB. Yeah, absolutely. And why, you know what? my advice, and I don't know how long you've been trading and anything about your account or anything like that, but you know, to me, when I teach or when I'm around any other people, what I tell them is this, and I'll tell you the same thing. It is perfect, not perfect. Try real hard to get direction and your trades right, your profitable trades, and then you can always add a zero onto the share size. It's pretty simple. I mean, with any platform, you can auto input your share size. I just click a button and it'll load up, share size for me. So, you know, that's the kind of stuff that you need to practice, is to be profitable, right? Practice taking great trades, getting the direction right, and then you just add. You can add the zeros on when your account gets to where you feel it or when you feel it, and then instead of making, I don't know, 100, 200, 500 a day, you're making 500, 1,000, 5,000 a day. So, or could lose the same amount.
Let's look around. What else is out there? Big pullback in Rocket Lab. Glad we took at least some of it off, but it's pretty gross.
Yeah, I took the whole thing off on RKLB. So it's one of those things where, to me, I had in the back of my mind, DBG, that I'm not going to be here all day and I want to get out when I can get out.
Yeah, I hear you. I took 300, so that's the thing. I'm like, 200 shares might be a good size for me to hold on to for a longer period of time. I just don't know. It depends on how vicious it gets. I wasn't really thinking of trading RKLB. It was more of just building a position. Maybe it takes off. I could take some off the trade.
Yeah. Yeah, and I would be lying to you if I didn't say that I was looking at my P&L when I was doing it. I mean, I don't know. I know what happens, right? When you get that kind of nervous share size, and it's like, man, if this thing turns in the other direction, it's not going to be nice. So, I'm kind of glancing at that, but I mean, obviously, you got to believe in what you're doing, and I do. I'm looking right at the chart to make sure. So.
Yeah, like everybody's different. So I almost think like again, not to use a casino analogy, but $10 blackjack table, $25 minimum blackjack table, etc. Right? There's a certain point where, depending on who you are, you get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You're going in and there's like $10,000 minimum hands in blackjack. Well, I get
Yeah,
a
the
little
one thing I
nervous.
do tell people, though, I do tell people the same thing, though. It's you have to get to that comfort level, whether you're playing a $10,000 hand or a $10 hand, that if the right cards come out, you're doing the same thing.
Yep.
Same
Precisely.
exact thing. Okay, do we load up on RKLB again?
I only have 200 at this moment. I don't think I'm going to add more to it personally, but I am tempted to hit coin for 2x share size. We already took some off, but I might go 2x share size. I think we're going to get the breakout here. This got your name written all over it. It's got
On which one?
coin.
Yep. Yeah, right at the top there. I love that 235 area.
With the pre-market push.
And you see, if you have pre-market traders, if you have pre-market on your MSTR trade, that's the one that I was really high on this morning at the 157. It only went for like a point and a half, but that's my setup, where it bangs its head pre-market on that, or during the market on one round number, and then all of a sudden, boom, gets the move.
All right, let's see if adding to my
RKLB
trade will.
RKLB just broke the low.
Yeah, I'm
Now's
gonna
the
dump
time
the
to either
rest of
get in,
RKLB.
get in or get out, right?
I'm gonna wait for it. Any lower, I'll dump it. Oh, coin. What are you doing? It needs over 234. You know what? I'll wait. I'll keep with what I got. Not a huge day for me though. Like, I don't know. I'm glad I'm green right now, but
Yeah. Okay, let's just say you came in here. Let's just paper trade it. If you came here at 71 is where I would get in. So I'll give it, what time is it now? A little after 10. Let's give it 15 minutes. Let's give it till 10:20 and see where we would have been. So 1,000 shares at 71.
is it time to short Tesla?
It's time to short my ability to put my drink in my mouth because I just spilled it all over me. Jeez.
Hopefully it wasn't like hot coffee or something, man.
No, just a juice this morning. So let's see what we would have done. 1,000 shares at 71. I think an easy way to make $1,000 now. 72 target. Should put my money where my mouth is, but I'm not. I'm done with my day. Now, see, that's the real discipline, DVG,
Yep.
right? Because I sincerely just thought about
Hitting it again.
hitting it again. And so then you say to yourself, well, you're leaving money on the table. You're not able to take advantage of the situation, which is all true. But you know what? Having money in your wallet is a lot better than the risk, I think.
Yeah, I would agree.
And those of you that are out there, wondering about, 2026 and can you make it and things like that, one of the things that you have to keep in mind is just do the math. If whether it's $1,000 on this trade or it's 100, all that I can tell you is this: $100 a day, right? $500 a week. That's $2,000 a month. 2,000
Mhm.
extra dollars. And those of you that are working a 9 to 5 or are plugged in, um, having an extra 2 grand a month is a difference of, being able to have some financial freedom and to eat where you want and to do things where you want and to go where you want versus waiting for the paycheck to come in on the 15th and 30th, right? And again, it's not that easy, but again, it's you keep thinking to yourself, well, hey, listen, if I made $200 a day, that's $1 grand a week, that's $4 grand a month, that's $48,000 a year, right? Simple math like that.
Yep.
And
250 trading days in the year.
you know,
So,
is that what it is? 250?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes for easy math. I mean, give or take, it could be like 249 depending on, you know.
Yeah. I always say like that. I've always said, DVG, it's, and people will say, well, why do you say that? I say it's uh, 10 months, 10 months of trading because with holidays and
Mm.
the I don't want to work days, I'm going to play golf or something like that. It's you're not going to be working every month or every day. It's going to be a matter of you know at least 4 weeks off a year. I mean 8 weeks off a year for vacation and things.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing too is there's you kind of made it just kind of sounded out for me too is like we're here every day. I look for opportunities. This is part of every day I'm immersed in this stuff. So I'm
Yeah.
like looking for opportunities, watching the macro news, understanding markets, where there's inflows, what's the, looking for imbalances. I mean, I'm learning every single day and trying to find opportunities. And we talk a lot about hey, you could be wrong and that's okay. Just don't be wrong for a very long time because it'll be expensive. And especially when it's slow like this, right? Like this, it's not a surprise to see markets slowing down towards the end of the year. Tax loss harvesting, people taking profits, holding profits, trying to make up. Maybe they've got a like Meta, for example. Maybe they were off on their requirements, perhaps. Let's just say, and I say they, meaning the big hedge funds. So just understanding these dynamics is helpful. But to your point, I'm not looking for the next big trade yet. I mean, I'm looking around at other opportunities, but I'm not looking. I already took money off the table with Coin, with Palantir, with Rocket Lab. I'm green on the day. Is it a ton of money? No, but it's like you said. when I first started trading, it was, hey, how do I get $100 a day? It's dangerous to do just the number, but that for me, it was about getting educated about something I didn't know nothing about, learning more about markets, learning more about, everything I just mentioned. And then if I could learn enough to make it profitable and do $100 a day, what would it look like? And then that $100 turned into $500 to then $1,000 to now I'm like, I don't really even look. It's
Yeah.
just I take the trade. I look at, hey, here's kind of ideally where I want to get in, where I want to get out, and then the profit is either there or it's not, right?
Okay.
Because you're understanding the risk of each trade.
Yep.
Sorry, go ahead.
So no, what I was going to say is, so here you go. Here's a prime example, right? You just saw $1,000 right in front of you on Rocket Lab, RKLB, and
Yeah.
now how do you feel now by not taking the trade, right? So the reason I say that is because if you don't have risk on, if you're not able to risk and push the button, you're never going to see, you know, the reward. And RKLB is in play today. I thought, getting it down here, that was a point. That was $1,000 right there in front of us.
I think I want a short TSM. I'm watching it right now. Maybe around 302. Let's see what it does. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say it necessarily it's wow. It's I don't know. It depends on the intentions, right? Sometimes people want to learn how to trade because they're like, "Oh man, I hear about all these people making all this money." And that's cool. Like I would argue I'm not really much of like a what would you call it? Like a FOMO trader or like I don't trade a lot of the meme stocks unless there's like a genuine opportunity there. Which trust me, there's been times I kind of kick myself like, "Man, I kind of wish I'd participate in some of that stuff because I do know quite a few people that have made a ton of money um, doing that. But for me, it's been about learning the business. You know, it's
Yep.
kind of like whatever people do as a profession, whether you're a lawyer, you're a, you know, laying bricks or whatever it may be. If you turn that profession into a passion, you find that you become more knowledgeable. You can pick your spots. It's like you guys will hear, Scott, myself, Amir, we'll look at a chart and like it's almost like reading a sheet of music where you can understand behaviorally what's the probability of a move, up or down. But it's not just based on like we could all look at the same chart and we're all kind of looking at the same thing. And being able to do that comes with time and it comes with, experience, we'll say, of understanding technical analysis and so on and so forth. But it happens that kind of stuff happens only if you're willing to invest the time to learn this stuff. And that's why I love this business personally. You're just constantly learning. Anyway, so yeah,
And
Rocket
each
Lab, I
day,
don't mind
each
hanging
day
on
is
to the.
different. Yeah.
I'm gonna hang on to it maybe as like a portfolio trade at this point because like I've got Coin profitable, Palantir still profitable, and I think it's gonna take off. I am watching TSM to short the heck out of it though. I'm gonna do it. Let's start. Half share size here. Okay. Yay. 30125. 30125 short TSM. Watch, now that I did that, someone's going to try to run me over. That's funny. Coin kind of gross. Mm.
I mean, if you're asking like how long before, how long before you can make the transition from, um, you know, I guess from being not sure of yourself to, uh, to stepping your game up, I would say you're going to have to show me 3 months, 3 months of profitable months, right? Show yourself three months of profitability. And when you show yourself 3 months of profitability, then I think it's an opportunity then to increase your share size. So if you could do 3 months of consistency, then I think you have an understanding of what it takes to be profitable. By the way, is this your second chance to take it at 71 and ride it to 72? Or is this the rollover?
You talking Rocket Lab again?
Yep.
Hmm.
I'd
How
hate to
long?
say that you could just go in every time at 71 and make money, but
Um, I'm not sure. You answered that question that Y had, right?
yeah, yeah.
All right.
I just think you have 3 months of profitability, and then you can move on. You can increase your share size. Like if I'm doing it at, let's say I'm doing it at $100 a share or 100 shares. Um, what I might say is, okay, if I have 3 months of profitability, I'm going to double my share size to 200. And then kind of go from there. And that's how you grow your account, so to speak.
Now I'm just struggling to keep myself break even.
Yep. Breaking
Um,
even is okay too. You
yeah,
know.
yeah.
So breaking even, I would say why that you need to start looking at before you start to even think about increased share size and things like that. You need to be looking at your trades, making sure that you know, you're taking a trade that's in the same direction as the market, that you're taking a trade that directionally you're getting it correctly. Like if you're going long RKLB and you have winning trade, and you go long RKLB, you have winning trade, you're directionally you're correct, right? Directionally you're right on, spot on the money. But if you're taking trades and you're losing because you're taking the quote unquote the wrong trades, or the trades that force you to lose, then that's why you're breaking even. You've got some winning, got some losing, got some winning, got some losing. But the more you can get the direction of the trade right, meaning reading the chart, the better you're going to be, you know. And I know you follow a lot of our trades, so the next question is, hey, you define your trading style. If it's the same as mine or the same as DVG, that's fine too, but make sure that you're saying, hey, this is my style. The reason I'm getting into the trade because I'm a breakout trader, and the breakout trader is going to that's my style of the trade. That's the chart that I look at. So, and just as we were talking, so let's see, it's 10:18 now. So 16 minutes, within 16 minutes, we could have made $1,600.
I'm gonna trim up a little bit off of coin. Um, I don't like the way it looks now. And then with TSM, if it gets anywhere below 301.50, I'm going full share size. I'm shorting the heck out of this thing. I may close the coin trade right now.
You're welcome always.
You know, I said I wanted 302 on TSM to short it. Now it's there, so I'll add again. Not trying to make bad habits, but these markets are moving pretty slow. So I'm gonna add a small size here to TSM. We started with 100 shares. Now we're 200 shares. I want to get up to 1,000. Let's see what that looks like. And then coin, if it moves any lower, I'm going to dump it. So I'll at least walk away green on that. RKLB, I don't mind holding for months at this point. So I'll move that off there. And then Palantir looking good. Next trade will probably be Tesla short. I'll keep an eye on it though. I'm going to go make some tea. Scott will be right back.
Yep. Now, the other thing you could say about RKLB is, you know, lower highs. So market might be getting worse. Or do you look at it and say, man, if I can get around 70, it'll be a screamer. I don't know. I'm just happy to be done. Yeah, I think when DBG gets back here, I'm going to take off for the day. Yep. No doubt. Yep. See you tomorrow. Why? Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm not too far behind. Now, if it takes off from here, who knows on RKLB, but markets, yeah, down 90, down 20. How'd everybody else do today? Everybody else have a good day? If you had a winning day, if you're green, Post a G. If you're having a losing day, post an L here in the room. I am green today. There you go. Good, good, good. Steve, awesome. MD, L, got you. Little G for Vincent, green. All right. Got it, got it. Good job, team. And Zuki, nice. Christian didn't trade, didn't trust the market. Perfect, perfect. Great discipline, man. Anita, green, awesome. Yeah, super slow trend turn. It's going to be like that now for the rest of the day. I'm going to be done as soon as DVG gets back here. I'm going to take off for the day, and then we'll see everybody tomorrow. Now tomorrow will be the slowest, one of the slower days, but you're going to have tomorrow. You're going to have some. Is this EXO trade. You remember I talked about this in the pre-market, and I thought about it at 9, which would have really paid off beautifully. This would have been a $10,000 share trade at 9 for me. Would have done pretty darn good. But easy to talk about when you don't do anything. All right, I'm done. DVG, enjoy your evening. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless everybody. Godspeed, and we'll see you then.
Yeah,
Clifton, see you tomorrow.